What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here with episode number 4 of the World Domination series. I believe it's number 4, I'm not actually too sure. Should check that before I started recording. But anyway, we've now completed the first half of games in the second season with Matavera. So, as everyone remember, I am the defending champions. It's not ended very well, I must admit. It did start very, very well. This season hasn't ended too great, so let's get straight into the fixtures. As you see, we drew 1-1 at Avateo. Adam McDonald goal put us 1 up in the 19th minute. However, just 6 minutes later, Tobias scored for Avateo to make it 1-1. It's 11 shots to 7 in their favour. 6 shots on target to my 5, and they had 52% possession. Followed that up by beating Nikeo 2-1. Roberts Chilcote made it 1-0 in the 3rd minute. Alan Newman made it 2 in the 68th minute. And Tanura pulled one back for Nikeo in the 86th minute, but it was too little too late, and we walked away with 3 points. 12 shots to 6 in their favour. My favour, I had 4 on target to their 1 and 52% possession. Again, we got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Cook Islands Cup against Titkoveka. I think it's how you say it. I'm struggling with these names, I must admit. Morris Masters put the home side in front in the 43rd minute. James Curvin made it 2 just 6 minutes later. Manu Toto did pull one back for us in the 85th minute. However, it was too little too late again, and we went down 2-1. It was 6 shots to 9 in my favour. I had 7 on target to their 3 and 52% possession. We've then followed that up with a 3-0 away win at Titkoveka. Ligmeto put us 1-0 up in the 8th minute. Manu Toto made it 2 just 5 minutes before half time. 10 minutes after half time, Alan Newman made it 3-0 to wrap up the 3 points. Piri Matapo and Takara Nagmeto got injured for us in the first 27 minutes, but we were able to hold on to take the 3 points. 10 shots to 3 in my favour. I had 5 on target to their 0, and they had 53% possession. We then followed that up with a 5-2 win over Tupapa. Alan Newman put us 1-0 up in the 1st minute. Nagasila made it 2 in the 11th minute. Adam McDonald just 4 minutes later made it 3. Before the 25th minute, James Nand pulled one back to make it 3-1. Taku Samuel made it 4-1 to me. And then with just 7 minutes to go before half time, it was 4-2. So 6 goals in the first 38 minutes. There was only one more goal. Not surprisingly, there was only one more goal in this game, and that was Manu Tata made it 5-2 to us to give us the 3 points. 12 shots to 2 in my favour. I had 11 on target to their 2, and I had 57% possession. It was then 2-2 against Orangi. Clive Tango made it 1-0 to the Orangi. George Terrari made it 1-1 with just 14 minutes to go. With 3 minutes to go, Daniel T. Mia put Orango 2-1 up. However, the lead only lasted 60 seconds as Adam McDonald made it 2-2, and we came away with a point. 8 shots to 4 in my favour. I had 4 on target to their 2, and they had 54% possession. Followed that up, 3 win against Taco Vane. Raymond Newman put us 1 up in the 27th minute. Nagasila made it 2 just after the hour mark. 3 minutes later, Dennis Mateo actually pulled one back for Tukavane to make it 2-1. But thankfully, with just 2 minutes to go, Raymond Neenham put it beyond all doubt to give us another 3 points. 14 shots to 5 in my favour. We both had 3 each on target. I had 55% possession. We then beat Avatio 3-0 at home. Manu Tata somehow got 2 bookings in 4 minutes inside the first 25 to put us a man down. Thankfully, Benjamin Charlie actually put us 1-0 up just 60 seconds later. He then made it 2 just 10 minutes later, and he completed his hat-trick in the 62nd minute to give us another win. 10 shots to 7 in Avateo's favour. I had 5 on target to their 3, and I had 52% possession. It was actually good to come away with 3 points. I then beat Titkoveka again 1-0. Don Hallin own goal with just 9 minutes to go was the only goal of the game to give us 3 points. 7 shots to 2 in my favour. I had 4 on target to their none, and 57% possession. Unfortunately, this is where it started to go downhill a little bit. I lost my first game in 17, if you include the season before, away in the KO. Matteo actually put them 1 up in 19th minute. They made it 2 just after the half-hour mark. They had Matthias sent off with 14 minutes to go. I did go all out to try and get it back. Unfortunately, it backfired as Matteo completed his hat-trick with 25 minutes to go. 16 shots to 14 in their favour. They had 8 on target to my 6, and so I had 53% possession. I bounced back though with a 3-1 win to Papa. Benjamin Charlie put us 1 up in the 12th minute. Javon Nicholas made it 1-1 with just 4 minutes to go before half time. However, just 5 minutes after half time, Jimmy Cateo made it 2-1, and with 4 minutes to go, he got another to make it 3-1 to give us 3 points. 9 shots to 7 in my favour. I had 4 on target to their 1, and I had 54% possession. But this is where it definitely goes wrong. I lost 2-0 at home to Taku Vane. James Williams in the 21st minute and on the half-hour mark, giving Taku Vane the win. Whoops. 8 shots to 3 in my favour. They had 3 on target to my 1, and I had 58% possession. I then drew 0-0 away at Ararangi. Kateo was injured with 7 minutes to go. Thankfully, we weren't conceding after that. 10 shots to 4 in my favour. I had 4 on target to their 2, and I had 56% possession. We then lost 3-2 at Avatio. Kevin Mapu was 1 up in the 13th minute. Just 7 minutes later, however, Clive Nicholas pulled it level. He then actually doubled his tally to give Avatio the lead just 60 seconds after half time. 20 minutes later, Perea made a 3-1. Nico Virgo did ball one back for us on the stroke of full time, but it wasn't enough. 18 shots each. I had 8 on target to their 6. I had 53% possession. I then lost 3-1 at home to Nikeo. Matteo put them 1 up in the 21st minute. Tutaveo equalised for us from the penalty spot with 10 minutes to go. On the hour mark, Matteo made it 2-1, and then with just 17 minutes to go, Steve Covers made a 3-1 to make the result beyond doubt. 11 shots to 6 in their favour. They had 7 on target to my 2, and we had 50% possession. And then we rounded off with a 2-1 home defeat to Papa. Benjamin Charlie put us 1 up in the 26th minute. Kevin Mapu put through his own net to make it 1-1. And just 10 minutes into the second half, Sandy Pomat made it 2 to give Papa the lead. It was 7 shots to 1 in my favour. I had 3 on target to their 1. I had 58% possession. So it didn't end very well. We are now currently winless in 5, but despite that, we're still second in the table. What's even more annoying is that we're 2 points behind Tikaveka. We were losing and they were losing, which was really frustrating, because if I could have won a couple more, I'd be quite clear. Tikaveka are on 26, I'm on 24, Tupapa are on 20, Nikeo 19, Takavane 18, Avateo 15, and Orangi are on 14. So it's not too bad. Despite not winning in 5, I'm still only 2 points adrift. Stats wise, I've only got Newman on shots on target ratio 42%, but the with regards to the player stats, it's not too bad. I haven't got, well, it's not great because I haven't really got anything. But if we have a look at my players themselves, I believe Charlie's the leading goal scorer on 7. Yeah, Benjamin Charlie, leading goal scorer on 7. And we got a cluster of players on 3 and 2. So it's not too great, to be honest with you. Finance wise, actually we'll look at transfers, because I can't remember if I brought anybody in. Oh yeah, we did. So we lost Tagomito to Orangi on a free, Berm Correa to Papa on a free, and John Perenge on a free to Nikeo. I've brought in Patrick Ropani from Tupapa on a free. He's 37, which isn't too great, so he'll probably only be there for 1 season. We then got Jimmy Cateo from Avatio, who's 34. He's not great either, and the fans aren't much of a fan of him because he's not pulling his rate, they reckon, even though he did get 2 in the game, but he is now injured. Matapo from Tikaveka, 25, so it's not too bad. He's 2.5 star. And then finally we've got Gustav Tutueva, who's 25-year-old and is a very decent player, as you can see there. Finance wise, I got 25,000 in the bank, and I am 44,000 at the end of this season, so it's not too bad. Obviously, Round Cup we are second. and the semi-finals of Cook Islands Cup. That is the only thing that I actually now need to win, is the Cook Islands Cup. So I may only spend one more season. Basically, guys, I will leave as soon as I've won everything I possibly can in that nation. So all I need is the Cook Islands Cup, and considering I only need to play 3 games, is a pain in the butt that I've already gone straight out. So that's a pain in the ass, but I will be spending at least one more season in the Cook Islands. What I might do is actually just skip the season and just like go on holiday for all the league games, and just concentrate on the cup maybe. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Guys, I've just realised something I didn't show you, or something I was going to show you but I just completely forgot about. I have actually set it up correctly, because we are in the Oceanian Champions League. Now I actually took those fixtures out of here, as you can see, so I'm going to put them back in, or I'm just going to show them. We did, as predicted, we were in the preliminary round against teams from, I think it's Tonga, and I can't remember the 2 others. So here we are, guys. I was looking at the fixtures before it started, because as you can see, the games were played within 4 days. There's only a group of 4, and that's about it. So it's not too bad. They're all done very quickly, and as you can see, I've also qualified for the next round, and they're done quite quickly. So when I was looking at these guys before when they were just fixtures, not results, Kiwi were favourites for this game, but I was favourites for these 2. So I started off by beating Kiwi 3-2. Mayo Tuma put Kiwi 1-0 up in the 12th minute. Benjamin Charlie equalised 7 minutes later, so we went in 1-1 at half time. We took the lead in the 20th minute through Benjamin Charlie, and then with just 10 minutes to go, Raymond Newman made it 3-1 to us. Dominic Reed did pull one back to make it 3-2, and luckily we were able to hold on to take our very first Oceanian Champions League win. So it was 13 shots to 9 in my favour. I had 7 on target to their 5, and they had 52% possession. So I won the first game. We then followed that up against Lutahape, who are, I believe these are they're the Tongans. Kiwi are Samoan, and Pago Youth are, I believe, American Samoan, I think. That doesn't really help, to be fair, does it? Yeah, the American Samoan Division 1. Because it's interesting, because we've got 2 Pago teams in the American Samoas, which is a little weird. So we beat the Tahape, I think is how you say it, 2-1. They did take the lead actually in the 18th minute, and I was 1-0 down at half time, so I went attacking. Nigameto pulled us level just 3 minutes into the second half. However, we had to wait until the first minute of adding on time to wrap up the points, thanks to Takari Nura's goal. Adam McDonald got injured in 27th minute, and then just 5 minutes later Raymond Newman was also injured, so that's a pain in the ass. But it's 14 shots to 7 in my favour. I had 5 on target to their 4, and they had 58% possession. And then going into the last game, it was interesting because I'd won both games and Pago Youth had won both games. I was top due to goals scored, so a draw was going to be enough. It didn't start very well, as Thomas Lone put Pago Youth in front with 8 minutes to go before half time, but with just 18 minutes to go, Takari Nura equalised for us to give us the draw, pull us level, and it gave us the point we needed to go through. So we finished top with 7 points. Pago Youth were on 7. We both had a +2 each, but I had 6 goals scored. They had 5. Kiwi were in third, and then Tahape were bottom without a point. So here's how the group looks for me in the main draw. I've got AS Magenta from the New Caledonia. I've got Auckland City from New Zealand, and Fiji Suva. It's going to be interesting, I have to say. It goes through to semi-final, so the winners of the groups qualify with the best placed runner-up. So we've got 2 teams from Fiji, 2 from Tahiti, 2 from Vanuatu. and 2 from New Zealand. And there's obviously us from the Cook Islands, New Caledonia's Magneta, Warriors from the Solomons, and Carry United from Papua New Guinea. The board just want me to learn from the experience, if I remember correctly. Let's just have a look. Champions League. The board would like to be more competitive. Well, considering I've made it through to the main round, I'm not quite sure how they can actually say that, to be fair, but there you go. I am being judged on possession football as well, which is interesting, because I can't remember actually doing that. Cook Islands Round Cup, they're delighted we're currently on course to achieve a respectable league position. I want to win it again, to be fair. Fixture wise, I mean, Suva, has it got the odds yet? I don't think it will. No, it's not got the odds yet. I don't think I'll qualify. I don't think I'll win the group anyway. Auckland, I think, will take the group, and I think it will just be down to pot luck really after that. I think Auckland will win that one. Waitakere, I think I might have pronounced that wrong again. If I did, I apologise to the person who told me how to say it. I think they'll win Group C. Group B, I reckon it'll be AS Dragon from Tahiti, and then who knows after that. I reckon. I mean, you got Tofana, the Tahitans, and the current holders. So who knows? You got Hikari, who are the only other team outside New Zealand and Australia to take it. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. But that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. Would appreciate it all. Tune in next time for an end of season review. The interesting thing is the groups for the Champions League are done right towards the end of the season, so they actually are played 3 games before the end of my season. So that's going to be, it could cost me, to be fair, because as you can see I've got AS Magneta last game of the group, and then 3 days later I play Tupapa, so there might be games in the Round Cup during that time. But I'm gonna enjoy it really, to be fair. I'd like to get a point. I'm not quite sure how strong we are in Europe up to the others. But obviously then, guys, tune in next time for an end of season review, including the Oceania Champions League group stage and the rest of the season. But until then, guys, as always, take it steady.